All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to go live around the country. Can I get you to quickly pull your phones out for me and put them on silent? Please pull them out. I promise you they will ring. I don't know why, but there's some kind of thing in this room that makes phones ring. So please check them, check if you've got any alarms on or anything like that this evening. All right, good evening to everybody that's joined us here, and thank you to all of you who've tuned in live for us today. You'll see we've got a slightly different camera angle today. We're making it better and better every week that we go past. We're going to get brighter and brighter in this room too, so until we're absolutely top of the pops around the country with everybody. But tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to utilize our technology to discuss DuePoint. That's where you're at this evening. DuePoint is a division of Constantia Insurance Company Limited. We're a listed, licensed life and short-term insurance company. And we've been around since 1952. That means we're almost 7 decades old. So this is not a new business that you've joined in this evening, joined us with this evening, and it's not something that's going to kind of come and then go, which is what we're quite used to in South Africa. We have these things that kind of come over the border and then disappear within 12 months. That's not what you're dealing with here. You're dealing with a 68-year-old insurance company. So I want you to have that in mind as we discuss what DuePoint is this evening. Now, DuePoint was conceived in 2015 when we started designing a solution to a problem we had. As a traditional insurance company, we'd been through all the generations of marketing through the economy over the last 100 years. We'd gone from the sales teams to the brokers to the agents to the call centers. We'd worked our way through all of that sort of stuff. And we were seeing that there was just a fall off happening in the traditional forms of distribution in our economy and in our businesses. People in South Africa were no longer responding to the old forms of distribution. You guys would know that most recently it's been the call centers with the TV adverts. People are not responding to TV adverts anymore and billboard adverts and that. We've moved beyond in the 21st century to new ways of responding. So we wanted to solve that problem. But through the process of creating a solution for that, we also realized we had another very big problem in South Africa. And that was that the average South African was losing control of their income. Over the last half decade, more than we could possibly have even imagined, South Africans have lost the ability to dictate and control their own income generation. If any of you have got a job, you know you have no control over your income. Your boss tells you how much you're going to earn, or there might be a committee of people that will discuss how much you can earn. And in our current economy, your bosses and these committees may well call you up tomorrow morning and say, listen, there's no job left for you. We're closing down, we're retrenching, we're downsizing, whatever it may be. In the economy that we're in South Africa today, we're seeing every year less people employed. This is not about to turn around. I wouldn't consider any of the promises made by any politician from any party to be worth its weight in salt, because even if we were to make drastic economic changes and legislative changes overnight, it would take us 50 to 70 years to return to where we should have been at this stage. That is not my fact, that is an economic fact. You can go read all about it. We have got a long, long walk ahead of us. And in the meantime, all of us left on the ground are left in a position where we can't control our income. We're earning less and less every year, and inflation is spiraling out of control. And so we said we got two problems. One, we've got to get our distribution working again, and two, we have to get South Africans into a position where they can buy into distribution. They have the income and the wealth to be able to be active economic participants. We put together, therefore, a system that we call the DuePoint system that we believe brings these two solutions together. In this system, what we do is we allow you as an individual to contract with us as a wealth engineer. As a wealth engineer, we give you one task. It's not selling, it's not advertising, it's not broker, agent, it's none of that. We don't want any of that. Nobody wants that anymore. It's a simple task of connecting South Africans to us. There are 57 million, according to the last newsletter I got from the DA, there's 57 million South Africans in South Africa. This means we've got 57 million people we've got to connect to this business. I can't do that alone. I need you. And that is the task we give you as wealth engineers. Get out there and using our technology, connect those 57 million South Africans to us. By doing that, you automatically create a new form, a new platform of distribution for us into which we as the insurance company can come along and distribute our products, creating revenue. And from that revenue, we're able to create for you an extra recurring income, not cash in transit. What is cash in transit? It's when you sell something and somebody gives you cash. That's the end of it. The cash disappears. Until you sell again, there ain't no more cash. That does not change or secure our circumstances. When I talk to people and I say, why are you spending so much time on your dead-end job? They say, because it gives me security. All right, well, that is a completely factless statement. There is no security in any job in South Africa today. But okay, that aside, what we wanted to create was that security. We wanted an income that comes in every month on a recurring basis. Now, in order to create that, we used financial services products. Why? Because they run on debit orders, and debit orders are computer generated automatically. It means that every month, no matter what month it is, whether it's December or Easter or whatever, whether it's Christmas Day or New Year's Day, the computers raise the debit orders. And it means that you connect an individual to us once. You never run back to them to beg them to buy again every month, please this, please that. No, the system automatically raises the debit orders and your income flows in every month on a recurring basis. It was payday yesterday at DuePoint, wasn't it? It was our 36th payment day. 36 times. We've never missed one, ever. We've never been late on one, ever. I love it. I love these things that I read on Facebook and WhatsApp. And there's a delay in payment. The FD's in China. I'm like, it's a computer system. It doesn't matter where the FD is, okay? But then red flags. We're not in the business of cash in transit. We're in the business of wealth creation. Wealth creation is permanent, recurring income. And that is what we have been producing for our wealth engineers since 2016. Now, we also put into the system a tool of leverage that takes into account the South African circumstance. All South Africans that come through DuePoint's doors tell the person who connected them to us, I'm too busy for this. I know you all did tonight. You said to the person, I'm too busy for this. I know you did. And those of you watching, I know you told the person who put you in front of the screen tonight that you're too busy for this. If you didn't say that, you're probably not South African. Because every single South African has no time. We're all overworked. Are we not overworked? We're overworked in our jobs. How many? You're all contracted to do 40 hours a week. I'll bet you I wouldn't find one of you doing 40 hours. You're all doing 60, 70, 80, 100 hours a week. That's what we do. We don't have time. So the system, because this is a homegrown South African business, built a homegrown South African solution that takes that into account. In our system, we give you the ability to leverage others in the creation of your distribution platform for us. We call this team of individuals you'll build your channel. Your channel is out there to create wealth for you when you can't. They're out there creating wealth for you at night while you're sleeping. This is a business that runs nationwide, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. You are not trapped in a business that says, sell my pots and pans, and you've got to drag them around and deliver them to people, which means you can't do it at 3 o'clock in the morning. Here at DuePoint, with our technology, you're always one button away from connecting individuals to DuePoint and increasing your wealth with us. You get to use all of our technology, all of our people, all of our facilities, everything that is DuePoint at no cost. By simply being a product owner at DuePoint, you get access to everything else at no additional premium. We are in the business of creating wealth, not taking it. Every other presentation you've ever gone to, whether you saw it in a flip chart or on a screen or in an auditorium, they said to you, you can be part of this amazing opportunity if you just give me, and then fill in the number, okay? Buy 2,500 rands worth of stock. Pay 5,000 rand, $80 a month, 95 rand a month. It's all of this stuff that gets you nothing, but you had to pay it to be part of it. That is not what DuePoint is. You have not ever seen anything like DuePoint before. At DuePoint, the system is yours. You pick the tool up at no cost, and you use it, and we build it and design it so that it is world-class, arguably world-leading in what it offers you as a wealth engineer with us. You also don't need any particular education or experience to do this. I'm going to just tick through all the excuses tonight. I had all of them before. I don't have time, I don't know enough people, I'm not good at sailing, da, da, da. All of those are not valid in the DuePoint system because we've removed them all. You're not selling. You're not going to advertise. You're not going to talk about our products. You're not brokers or representatives or agents or any of the advisors. You're none of these things at DuePoint. Your task is simply to connect people via our technology, which means that anybody of any experience, of any set of circumstances in South Africa can be a wealth engineer right now and start creating permanent, life-changing wealth through our system. It means that everybody is in a position to build an asset. In South Africa, we do not leave behind things for our children. At best, we leave debt behind for them to pay. We do not. We have a history of poverty, which means we do not get to leave things to our children when we pass away, which means our children go from poverty to poverty. This is an intergenerational business. We've been around for 68 years. Folks, we are thinking, how do we create intergenerational wealth with our system? Well, these channels that you create will have an income that is recurring for you. During your lifetime, you will benefit from that income. When you pass away, it will automatically be transferred to your children, and your children will benefit from the work you did in your life. They'll be able to take this channel and build it even bigger if they want during their lives, and ultimately hand it over to your grandchildren. You have now got a true tool of wealth in your family. I have said this before. This is a factual statement, not a marketing statement. Nothing in South Africa today grants the average South African a tool of wealth like DuePoint. Everything else you can do or have given to you in South Africa will only be for you. Your job. When you fall off that hamster wheel one day dead, are they going to give it to your kids? No. They'll just find somebody else. There's nothing they can do. All these other things, we've got to sell something, sell something. When you stop selling, it's gone. At DuePoint, you create and have in your hands, in your household, an intergenerational tool of wealth that you have brought into your family with us here. It is a tool that is absolutely convenient. It takes into account all the 21st century technology that we have so that you don't have to present, you don't have to sell, you don't have to carry stock around with you or paper application forms, and you are connected to us 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, anywhere in the world. You have got this tool at your fingertips to do that one task. Just connect South Africans to us. As you connect the South Africans to us through that tool, those that see this presentation, some of them are going to catch the vision that you're going to get this evening, become wealth engineers like you. When they are, we allocate them to you automatically through our technology, and your channel of distribution is born. These individuals will go out as well, using our technology to connect people, South Africans from around the country, to your channel of distribution and to us. And we allocate them to you. This process repeats itself over and over as your channel spreads out across South Africa. We then, as DuePoint, come along and we facilitate the purchase of our products throughout your channel. This is not your task. Your task is the connection. Our task is the sale. Now, it's quite interesting. I had a lady here the other night who refused to accept that. She said, no, I'm going to sell your products. And I said, you can't be a DuePoint then because you're going to put me in prison. None of you are licensed to sell our products. So automatically it is illegal for you to be selling any of our products. Your task is to use our technology to connect people. Our task is to do the presenting and the selling. Now, once we've distributed our products throughout your channel, your income is born. You didn't have to sell, you didn't have to present, but your income is now born in the DuePoint system. We distribute this income to you in two ways. The first is through our returns program. Our returns program pays you R27.50 for every product payment in your channel every month that it is made, multiplied by a factor of where in your channel it is made. It sounds complicated, but it's super simple. You're going to go out, you're going to chat to some of your friends. Some will become wealth engineers, pay for their products, and when they do, you get R27.50 multiplied by 200%. That's 55 Rand. It's 55 Rand every month that that product is paid for. So some people have said to me, it's not enough. It should be a higher number. It's a higher number when it's once off. Somebody said to me the other day, no, I'm doing this other thing because if I can make a sale, I'll get 30,000 Rand. I think it was a sale of one of these really fancy vacuum cleaners, like industrial vacuum cleaners. The thing costs like 150K. If he can make, for every one he sells, he'll get 30,000 Rand once off. Okay, now that's awesome. How many people do you think are in the market for 150,000 Rand vacuum cleaner? 3, maybe 4 people? Okay, let's imagine he is the only guy in the whole sales team that happens to get every single one of them. He's going to get 120,000 Rand, and then it stops. And you know what it's like? If I put 100,000 Rand in your hands right now, how long would it last? I reckon to the weekend. Eh? To the weekend? It would be gone, and you would be back to the same life you're in right now. But if I can trickle into your life a growing income every month, that grows and grows and grows over the period of your life. Now I put you in a position where you won't irresponsibly spend it, like the rest of us would do too. I'm not condemning you. All of us would do 100,000, woohoo, party, you know. But if we trickle it in and we grow it over time, we do something else other than create income for you. We create wealth. Wealth is a change in circumstance, a permanent change in circumstance. And that is what we create with 55 Rand for every product payment. If they take 2, you get 110. If they take 3 products, you get 165. If they take 4, 220, and so on and so on. You can grow a real wealth off of a single individual. And remember, you're going to connect them to us once. And you're not going to run after them every month thereafter. Please buy my pot, please buy my pot, please buy. No, you're going to connect them to us once, and our system is going to raise that debit order every month thereafter, whether you're thinking about us or not. And every month that it's paid, your 55 Rand comes in, your 110 Rand comes in, your 220 comes in, whatever it is for that individual. Each individual automatically processed by us. These individuals are going to go out and do the same thing. They're going to use our tech. They're going to connect people to us. Some of those people are going to become wealth engineers, pay for their products, and again, you are going to get 27 Rand 50 multiplied by 200%, 55 Rand. You've been here for 5 minutes. You've put 5 or 6 people in, and you're earning 1,000 Rand a month with us at DuePoint. Yes, this is not like those WhatsApps you see in those Facebook things that says 90 days, you're on 100,000 Rand a month, you've got a yacht in the Mediterranean. I've seen all of it. I was laughing the other day. Somebody else brought it up. I'm always the one bringing it up, but somebody was talking to me and he said, I'm so sick of seeing these people standing next to Ferraris and standing next to their black Range Rovers and the lady with the expensive Gucci handbag when you can see it's a picture taken in the shop and the tag is still on the handbag. And they're saying, look at how much money I'm making. And I was like, hey, that's my story you're telling. Folks, we don't make lies here. This is a 68-year-old registered, listed, licensed, and regulated financial services insurance company. Here, we're in the business of creating wealth. Wealth does not take 5 minutes to create. Not if you want it to be permanent, and not if you want it to be life-changing, and not if you want it to be generational. That's what we create here. You put 5 or 6 people in, you're going to get $1,000 a month. You put 600 people in, well, now we're talking a different name. So you put some more time in, put some more effort in, and you will continue to earn. But now on a diminishing basis, the larger your channel gets, but only to the 8th point. From the 8th point onwards, you have unlimited earning potential at DuePoint. You will always get 4% of 27 Rand 50 for every product payment in your channel, no matter how big it is, as long as you qualify to earn. We have got 3 or 4 videos on our YouTube channel and our app that you can watch on how to qualify to earn. It is the simplest system in the world. I think it takes us less than 3 minutes to explain to you. Folks, go watch it and you will understand how you can build a channel, hand it over to your children. They can expand it. Hand it over to your grandchildren. They can expand it even further. And never be limited by some kind of ceiling. At the job you're in right now, are you guys all going straight to the top? You're all going to be CEO in the next 10 years. No. There are natural ceilings for every single one of us. At DuePoint, there are no ceilings. It all comes down to time. How much time and effort are you willing to put in? Ooh, that's the one that frightens the South Africans away. It frightens them. I've started warning my wealth engineers. My wealth engineers are always like, Brendan, do more training with us, do more sessions with us. I'm like, guys, you know when I do the training, everybody quits after the training. Why? Because I say to them, you have to work. You have to go out and connect people. It doesn't magically, the app doesn't magically connect people. You got to get out and you got to be connected. And people go, what? No, I thought I just download the app and magically people connect to DuePoint. Folks, no. This is work. Why is it work? Because it's real. This isn't one of those things you see on WhatsApp and Facebook because they aren't real. And they never last. How long have they last? 4 months, 12 months at best. Here you're dealing with a business that's already been around for years. We're building real wealth, and so you are going to have to work. But if you work, I can calculate how much you can earn in our system. It's a time-based formula, time and numbers. And so we built a model here that off of the back of what we think is a growth rate formula that fits everybody's lifestyle. Doesn't matter how busy or important you think you are. We call it the 3+2 growth rate formula. And it says in your first month with us, you are responsible for getting out there and connecting 3 people to your first point. 3. Not 30, not 300, not 3 a week. You have a whole month to find 3 people. Go home and find them now. And then you're done for the month. Okay? Find your 3 people. Put them in. Then +2 is every month thereafter you are responsible for adding just 2 people. Just 2. One every 15 days. Do you think you can do this? I think you can. You will decide you can't. I don't know why. It's not something that, it must be something I say. But you will decide, not all of you, but some of you will go, oh no, this is too hard. Connecting people to DuePoint, I have to push play, forget it. That sounds like way too much effort for me. Folks, you need to put those 2 people in every month. You want to create wealth. You're not here for 5 minutes, and we're not here for 5 minutes. It's 2 people every month, including Christmas, including Easter that's coming up. You've got to put your 2 in first before you can celebrate Easter. Then you and your 2 in your birthday month, it's 2 every month. If you can do that consistently over time, we build our mathematics around it. People connecting in your business. We know what the maths looks like. We apply our cancellation, lapses, etc., to it. Then we know that after 6 months of you connecting, just 2 people a month, you can reasonably expect to be on about 2,500 Rand a month. 2,500 Rand a month, yeah. For some people, it's like, geez, that's not too bad given the fact I've only been connecting 2 people. For others, it's like, no, that's not enough. Well, you can have more, just connect more. I'm assuming you're busy because you're South Africans. Remember, so I said, find 2 people a month, and after 6 months, you'll be on about 2,500 Rand a month. That's 30,000 Rand a year that you've added to your household. It's not for selling the pot every month. It automatically comes in, 2,500 Rand. If you continue, plus 2, plus 2, plus 2, and we get your teams working as we do according to our mathematics and our experience, then after a year, you can reasonably expect to be on about 9,000 to 10,000 Rand a month. That's 120,000 Rand a year that you are going to earn if you put your heads down and do the work of connecting people to DuePoint in 12 months' time. It's this time next year. Now, really, 10,000 Rand? That's life-changing for the average South African. That is life-changing. I haven't even got started this evening, and we are already changing lives, are we not? 10,000 Rand after 12 months. If you can do it for 2 years, not 2 weeks, guys, not the first 20 people you talk to, 2 years of connecting 2 people every month to your channel, then you can reasonably expect to be on about 27,000 to 30,000 Rand a month. That's 360,000 Rand a year. It puts you in the top third of earners in the country today. And you can do it in 24 months. Now, it seems quick when I click like that. You see, it was click 1, click twice, we're here. 2 years is a long time when you're in it. And for most South Africans, 2 years is too long. You know how they say that the average person will only concentrate on your talk for the first 20 minutes. Then you've lost them. Well, what we've learned at DuePoint is that the average person will only work for 90 days and then they stop. They're not willing to work past 90 days. Are you willing to work past 90 days if it means that 2 years down you're on 30,000 Rand a month? See, people will come to me and say, but Brendan, this is not possible. I say, yes, it's not possible in 90 days. And they go, no, it's not possible in 2 years. I go, no, it's possible in 2 years. I got people who've done it in less. But is it possible for you? Are you willing to put 2 years in? That's the question you've got to ask yourself tonight. Don't look at the maths and go, your maths is wrong. There are so many accountants and actuaries in this building that have promised you the maths is right. What you've got to ask yourself is whether you can put the time in. Can you do 3 years? Because if you can do 3 years, it's up to 40,000 to 45,000 Rand a month. If you can do 4 years, it's up to 60,000 Rand a month. If you can do 5 years with us, that's half a decade, guys. It's not 5 weeks. It's not even 50 people. It's 5 years of connecting to every month, to your first point. Then you'll be on about 80,000 to 100,000 Rand a month. You can reasonably expect to be on that average. That's R1 million a year. And you're in the top 0.5% of earners in the country. You have had to spend 5 years listening to me. And that's a price in itself. You can ask the guys who've been here the last couple of years with me. Can you do that? If you can, you get there. If you can't, you don't. Those are the 2 guarantees we give at DuePoint. We don't give any guarantees about earning. We will not guarantee what you're earning. But what I will guarantee is if you work, you will earn. And if you don't work, you won't earn. I can give you that guarantee. It's the same as your job. If you don't go to your job tomorrow, I'll guarantee you'll lose it. You know, that's the only guarantee I can give you. If you do work, you'll probably keep your job. Here, if you work, you earn. If you don't, you lose out. People are going to disappoint you along the way. They're going to join and not pay. They're going to join and cancel. They're going to join and lapse. They're going to tell you an idiot. They're going to... But you know what's so beautiful? Like yesterday, 2,500 South Africans got in contact from DuePoint yesterday that said, here's the money in your bank account. It's great to go back to those people and go, ha ha. And I didn't have to sell a thing. I just pushed play. Often they then come back and say, oh, okay, let me have a look. Is it real? You actually got it? Yes. Folks, this is real. what we're doing here. I love it. Some of our bigger wealth engineers have been working on this for a couple of years. They keep groups of all the people that said no to them, so that when something happens, like they earn a big check during the month, they increase their salary, or they go on a trip with us, they then send the picture to the group of people who said no. It's a fantastic thing. Hope you're enjoying your job. That's it. This is what we do here. Folks, we've got plenty people, like I say, who've done this. Plenty. And we put people on stage every month, just a few, 2 or 3 a month from around the country. We've got some exciting ones coming up next week. Next week's Tell All Tuesday, guys. It's going to be awesome next week. Folks, we put 2 or 3 up on stage, and we talk about their career with us. What are they doing? What are they working on? How are they building their wealth? So that we can show you that this is not just all talk. It's real people creating real wealth for themselves. This last month, we had Paul up with us. He had been with us for about 7 months, a month of which he was overseas, so we counted as 6 months. And after 6 months, he built a channel worth 2,500 rand. How much did I say you'd be on after 6 months? 2,500 rand. See that? Then we had Norma up with us. Norma's a mover and shaker. She's been with us for 15 months, but she works at works full-time at one of the major insurance companies in South Africa. So she seriously doesn't have time for this. Seriously doesn't have time. But she said that she spent so much effort last year working on trying to get a 5,000 rand raise that she said to herself, what on earth am I doing? I've got this tool in my hand. When am I going to start using it and controlling my own outcome? I'll make my own 5,000 rand raise. And she's already on 3.5. It's already on 3,500 a month. Do you want to build your own wealth? Well, we have the tool. We have the only tool in South Africa that you can use to build your wealth with here. You can go to our YouTube channel, folks, and you can see all the stories and testimonies there. There's over 100 now that are there of just the sample of people we've put on the stage that are earning a little bit, a medium amount, and a large amount. We've got them all. You want to earn 100,000 rand a month? No problem. We can show you how to do it. You want to earn 5,000 rand a month? No problem. We can show you how to do it. It's all up to you at the end of the day what you choose to do with this tool. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have the second way that we reward you through this process. We reward you through our XP Rewards training program. It's designed to teach you how to do this business and how to succeed as an entrepreneur. Control of your own income. If you engage with this program, and you need to engage with it, well then, as you complete the steps in the program, we reward you with XP points, experience points. Experience points of yours accumulate. You can't lose them. Experience is experience. Can't take it away. And as it accumulates and as your channel grows, we rank you up in this program. And as we rank you up, we reward you, mainly with cash. You get cash for ranking up. But then, we start to equip you. At rank 5, we give you a lightning memory stick from the USA. Plugs into every single electronic device in South Africa. It's got everything on it that you need to connect South Africans to us, whether you're online or offline. At rank 7, we give you a 20,000 rand plus minus set of business cards that we import for you, that are custom made for you, and that are gold gilded. Not printed, gilded. Look at them. Look at them. We've got a whole bunch of more rank 7s. I need to get some more pictures up here now. Rob's going to reskin these things for us shortly. Go and find a rank 7 and above around you. And I'll show you what a 20,000 rand set of business card looks like. When you put one of those in the hands of somebody, they want to know who DuePoint is and what you do for them. It is a tool of connection. And that is what you're doing for us here at DuePoint. And then at rank 9, as long as you maintain your channel size with us, every year that you do maintain your channel with us, we'll take you and your family away on a 1-week trip, all expenses paid, 5-star business class. Not once, every year, for the rest of your life, as long as you maintain your channel size with us. Okay. Now this is a big decision tonight. It's gone from okay, you're my friend, I will humor you and come for a presentation, to if you reject this decision tonight, understand the quantum of what you are rejecting. You need to understand it. In South Africa today, there is nothing like DuePoint. Nothing. Nothing else will create wealth for you. Job won't create wealth for you. The politicians certainly won't create wealth for you. Our economy is not in a state to create wealth for you. There is only DuePoint. And in DuePoint, we ask you to do the simplest thing. Just tell everybody else about DuePoint and use our technology to connect them to us. If you're able to do that, then these are some of the rewards that you will gain through our process of building wealth for you in South Africa and through the DuePoint system. I don't have to show you fake internet footage and pictures because we go every year with our rank 9s. We've been before and we're already planning on what we're doing this year. And so I can show you the real footage. When you get to rank 9, your Decembers start to look a bit like this. All right, December feels too far away right now, actually. But we will be there soon enough. You know how it goes, January, February, March, Christmas, the year just vanishes. Who will be with us at this year's Rank Night trip? Yeah, Donnie, you're showing off. He comes every year with us. But I know that what we look for is who's going to be new there. Every year there's some new faces. Who are the new faces going to be this year? Who's willing to put the work in? It's an interesting question for South Africans because work, no, I don't want to do work, I just want to get. No. We've got to work now to get this. At rank 11, we give you another very useful tool. It's your own car. It is not branded, it's not financed through us, it's not rented from us, it is yours. And we don't take it away from you. It's your car and we want you to build your freedom with us here. That's the first 11 of the 28 mapped ranks in our training program. What is in the other 2/3 of the program? Well, you'll have to find out if you do the work to get there with us. So we create the wealth through the distribution of our products. We have 4 products at DuePoint. The first is our Access Wealth Plan. It costs 324 Rand a month to have this product, and you get 2 independent products for that payment. One is your very own tax-free investment account, and 2 is 120,000 Rands worth of personal accident cover. We take a minimum of 100 Rand a month from that, and we put it into your investment account, which is your money, which means that the cost of this product is only 224 Rand a month, and you're building an asset before you've even connected your first person to us. Our second product is our Wealth Guard product. It's 249 Rand a month, and for that you get 1 million Rands worth of personal accident cover. For that, personal accident cover comes with no waiting periods, no medical examinations or declarations, and no maximum age limit. You can be any age, in any set of circumstances, and be part of DuePoint with us. Our third product is our Family Wealth Funeral Plan. That too begins at 299 Rand a month and gives you two benefits. The first is funeral cover. You can pick between 20 or 30,000 Rands worth of funeral cover. In fact, we paid out a funeral cover claim today at DuePoint. So another happy customer at DuePoint. 20 or 30,000 Rand, you can add 5 or 10 family members to your plan with you. And the principal member, the person who takes the product out, gets 10,000 Rands worth of outstanding debt cover. So when they pass away, we settle 10,000 Rands worth of their debt so that their family doesn't have to. And then our fourth product is our Wealth Points Buyers Club. Our Wealth Points Buyers Club is 299 Rand a month to be a member. You then get access to all of our suppliers as a major corporate in South Africa. Retail stores, motor manufacturers, data suppliers, cell phone companies, entertainment, gyms, you name it, they're all in there, giving you discounts, prices, vouchers, packages, VIP services, all sorts of things you couldn't get as an individual. It's designed to reduce your expenditure where you engage with it and use it properly. Just last month, we announced our brand new Wealth Point supplier, Cell C. You can now get discounted airtime and data from them at prices that will be difficult to get in the market elsewhere. Folks, all of these have a video. You go to our website, go to our YouTube channel. You can watch review and training videos on our products where we go through everything. Everything for you. Whether you like reading or you like videos, you've got both at DuePoint on our website and our YouTube channel. Go and watch them and understand how you can extract the most from all of our products before you've even started using the system here at DuePoint. Ladies and gentlemen, in addition, in 2019, we are running what we call our 365 Challenge. Our 365 Challenge is for South Africans that want to change their lives this year. Not in 2 years or 5 years, this year. The 365 Challenge says, can you put 365 people on your first point in 365 days? That's one person, one connection a day for a year. You don't have to do it every day, as long as by the end of 365, you've had 365 people on your first point. If you can do that, which many South Africans will choose to do, well, then we will reward you with the equivalent value of 1.25 million Rand this year. Anyone here going to get 1.25 million Rand from their employer? Yeah, it's an interesting question. Remember when I said you must understand the quantum of what you are rejecting this evening if you choose not to pick this tool up. Not only do you lose a permanent, life-changing wealth, all of the the XP rewards, rank rewards, but now you choose as well to say no to a value of 1.25 million Rand in the next 365 days. How do we get there? Well, if you're able to put 365 people in, it's one connection a day. If you can do that, we'll give you a check for 365,000 Rand. Your channel, knowing our mathematics, will have grown. You can't put 365 people in and them do nothing, because they're going to see this presentation too. They're going to go out and grow. And if we use our most conservative mathematics, your channel will have exceeded rank 9, which means you'll be coming away with us this year on holiday, and every year thereafter. It will have exceeded rank 11, which means that this year, perhaps for your first time ever, you'll get your own brand new car. And it will be earning for you about 45,000 Rand a month in our returns program. That's 500,000 Rand a year. So that means in the next 365 days, you could earn the equivalent of 865,000 Rand in cash, get a car, and a holiday. These are not hollow promises. This didn't blow in from China. Every one of our promises that we have made over the years, we've delivered on. Every single one. Go to our YouTube channel. Go to our website. Watch them. Go and see that every promise we've made, we've delivered on. And we will deliver on this promise to South Africans who say, you know what, I'm sick and tired of my circumstances. This is the year I change them. This year. I'm not waiting 5 years. This is the year I'm changing my circumstances. 365 people out of 57 million. It's really not a big task, guys. It just requires a bit of commitment. To help you along the way, though, we run monthly wealth quests. This month's wealth quest is our triple lightning qualifier. What do you got to do? You've got to find 3 people who find 3 people and get them all paid by the end of the month. If you can find 3 people who find 3 people and get them paid, then you can choose between a 5,000 Rand check in the middle of next month or a brand new Apple iPhone. And of course, you will have started ticking off the months in your 365 challenge. Your 365 challenge starts the day you join, guys. So you haven't been prejudiced because it's the 19th of February. Your 365 starts today if you pick this tool up today with us. Folks, we're going to be down in Durban on the 9th of March. It's our first encounter for the year. It's open under the events menu in our app and on our website. Go and book your seats, limited seated venue. So make sure you've got your tickets now. They're free tickets, so it's not going to cost you anything. Everything at DuePoint is free. I should start charging. People take me more seriously then. Free tickets, get down there, make sure you're starting to plan your accommodation, your flights, your transport, whatever it may be. We want that venue packed to the hilt on the 9th of March as you have the opportunity, whichever province you're in outside of KZN, to build a channel in KZN with us down there on the 9th of March. In KZN, you've got an opportunity to really blow out your channel like crazy with us coming down on the 9th of March. So please get your bookings in now and let's get ready for that. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to become a wealth engineer this evening, it is super simple. Go to our website, DuePoint.net. Search it. Don't be afraid of the internet. DuePoint.net. Go there. Read the pages, watch the videos, and then click apply or join. Fill out the form. 3 minutes, and you're a wealth engineer, not a single cent having left your pockets this evening. And this evening, right now, you can start building your wealth with us here at DuePoint. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to do more research about us, go and do the research. Go and do it. We are listed on the JSE under Conduit Capital, and you can see all of our licenses on the FSCA's website, and including our financial services providers licenses. That's one of them. You can find them all on those websites. Go do the research. We're a public listed company. You can see our financial statements. You can see our BEE status. It's all online. Go and do what you need to do, and then put aside all the excuses, all the limitations, all the circumstances. Pick the tool up and start creating wealth with us here at DuePoint. Saturday morning, guys, is this month's development seminar. Every month we do a training session for all of our wealth engineers around the country. It is at 11 o'clock, not 9 like last year. It's 11 o'clock. It's after the presentation. So the presentation's at 10. Get your folk together, gather them up, put your guests through it, and then tune back in. You'll see it on your app. You'll be able to tune in from there, and you guys can come and join us here on Saturday morning. Bring your channels. This is not just for guests. It's for wealth engineers. Rob has got a brand new development seminar that he's been working on since December, getting his mind around it and getting ready to give you guys incredible stuff. And it's just 5,000 Rand a ticket to come in. It's just $5,000. Everyone can come in for $5,000. No, wait, that's what the Americans do. No, it's free. It's free, and if you're around the country, tune in. Don't tune in alone. It kills me. We call it hiding behind the live stream. You should have your channel with you. Set up your TV. Get into a room somewhere. Go to the flippin' coffee shop and get them to turn their TV on and tune in to us at 11 o'clock. On Saturday morning and be here for Rob's Dev Seminar. It's going to be awesome. The details of that Dev Seminar are on our Facebook page right now if you want to get a hint to what he's going to be talking about on Saturday morning. So ladies and gentlemen, I think that you can see that we are extensive, we are serious, we are established, and we are the only wealth creation tool in South Africa today. And when I say that, I mean it. Permanent, life-changing wealth. And we want all of you with us in this journey. Your task is to connect South Africa to us. That's it. And if you're able to connect South Africa to us, we're able to change your circumstances forever. If you've got questions and concerns, come and ask us. Come and ask us. Call client services, whatever you need to do. But don't walk away without this tool in your hands this evening. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to see all of you guys outside, and I'm going to see all of you guys tomorrow at 12:15 for our next live presentation. Thank you very much, guys.